Best of luck to you both on your adventures this winter.
Buddy. First off, I gotta give a big shout out to Scott over at HyperLite Moto. I'll just cut it short. If you're interested in any 250F guard accessory, anything they make for the 250F, check out his website. He is the only one that I'm aware of that's stocking these parts and putting an effort to make these available. There's gonna be 2 separate videos showcasing the HyperLite parts. This one is just gonna focus just on the plastics. So every component that you see here is made in Brazil, where the 250F is very popular. For whatever reason, America hasn't shown any love to this bike or pretty much anything in the trail lineup. It's a shame. You guys know I preach it, but the 250F is just an amazing bike, and Scott is well aware of that. He is a 250F owner and he absolutely loves it and feels the same way that I do. But he put together an order of literally every guard you can think of for the 250F. So let's get right into it. I believe we have everything for both bikes, so I'm gonna clean up the table a little bit. As you can see, we have the red colorway and the black colorway. Dude, I am so pumped that they actually make these. Let's just start out with one of my favorites, which is the engine guards. Now, these remind me a lot of the Polysport or Cherubies option for the KTM. Really high quality plastic. They give you these included spacers, and I'm pretty sure you reuse the original hardware. This is gonna give me a huge peace of mind when I'm out there riding by myself, especially in the rocky terrain over in Arizona. If I dump my bike, the cases are gonna be well protected. It even covers the oil filter, which sticks out pretty far. Really stoked to get these thrown on there. Next, we have a front fork and discard cover. So you're gonna protect that rotor. This is gonna be super nice in those rocky sections, but it really is necessary to protect your rotors in those kind of environments. Next, we have frame guards. That always bothers me when you get a new bike and you ride it for a couple times and you rub off all of that frame paint. Yeah, you can touch it up. On some of my previous bikes, I've even put grip tape on there to stop it from rubbing off, but having an option like this is awesome. And last but not least, the thing that I'm most excited about is having a quality composite skid plate. I do not like metal skid plates. They're way too rigid, they're heavy, and they don't slide well. If you do a lot of log crossings, you will notice that the aluminum skid plates are pretty sticky. And this skid plate actually has a linkage guard, which is crucial for the 250F because the ground clearance is super low. So I'm not gonna have to worry about bashing up my linkage anymore, and just having a high quality skid plate that wraps up around the engine too. This is gonna offer a lot of protection, and I'm looking forward to running it. So those are all of the plastic components that HyperLite offers for the 250F at this point. I don't wanna talk anymore, I wanna get these things installed. So let's hop over to the bike stand and get some work done.
Dude, what a unit. This thing's bulletproof.
Well, you guys, that wraps up the plastics portion of the HyperLite install. I am super happy with the quality of everything. I had no idea what to expect. I've never heard of this company before. I've never had any of their parts, but everything fit together perfectly. The way the skid plate kind of locks into the engine guards, the way the frame guard also meshes with the engine guard. You can tell it was well thought out. If I could change anything, it would be the spacers on the engine guards. I wish they were pressed in like the Acerbis that we have here in the States. I also had to trim the opposite engine cover a little bit to clear the shifter, but other than that, everything fit perfectly, and I'm really excited to have these products on the bike. From the rotor guard to the fork guard, I love how it covers the bottom as well. Kind of snaps into place. It will definitely give me some peace of mind when I'm beating this bike up in the woods, which is exactly what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do the same install on Alexis's bike. I won't bore you with those clips, but I will have the follow-up video with the rest of the HyperLite parts. We have some engine mounts, we have a billet triple clamp, we've got some wide foot pegs and a couple other odds and ends. I really like the contrast of the black and the red. It gives it a nice look as well as performance. So if you or someone you know has a CRF250F, I highly encourage you to check out hyperlitemoto.com. Check out all the parts that they offer for these bikes. Huge shout out to Scott once again. I'm looking forward to working with him throughout the future and promoting his products because I really appreciate him bringing this stuff to the States and making it accessible. We are still far from done with this 250F build, but I'm loving the way it's turning out. It's really looking like a little woods weapon. As always, drop your comments down below. Let me know what you think of these parts. I will have all of the links at the top of the description, so if you're interested, be sure to check that out. But until the next build video, always remember to live free and adventure daily.
You're staring at the wall.
I am staring at the wall. Yeah, my eyes are closed.
Why are you staring at the wall?
You told me there was a surprise.
We got some upgrades. Come check it out.
Woo! Oh my gosh! Everything's fresh! Wow. Holy cow, it like covers everything. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Sham. Wow.
I like these frame guards. Those are sick. It all looks like it fits spot on. Like nothing is cheaply, you know. When did you do all this? Pretty easy?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it looks like it's bolt on.
Now we got to do it twice.
Mine's red.
It is sitting right here.
Oh! A goodie bag. All nicely packaged. Heck yeah. I think this thing's my favorite.
Me too.
Like, it's big and very protective.
The skid plate's amazing. It covers the linkage as well.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That was one of the big major reasons you wanted this plastic one.
Yeah. But like even just how the skid plate meshes with the engine, like it's notched for that.
For sure.
Like that's the most protection I've ever seen. Let's do it.
We're doing it right
No.
now? Oh. I got excited.
And no.